I've had a few people asking about my vocal chain, so I'm just going to break it down. Use Melodyne initially, just to make slight changes on the vocal, right? Melodyne's amazing. Auto-tune as always, an industry standard, nothing too intense. Flex Tune 55, Humanize, and that's it. I'll just leave that. Once I've done that, I will bounce that, and then I'll bring it into a new track. And this is what I'll use. I'll use a mic mod. This is the Antares mic mod, and I've got the Rode I'm using just now. Saturation on 22, don't want to go over the top of that. I'll stick that 22. Neumann U87 Gold, that sounds good with my voice, so I'll pop that on it first. And after that, this is got this free with my Slate mic. Put on the FG73, which is a Neve preamp. Use the Revival just slightly on the thickness, you know, and that gives it just, I'll let you hear how that sounds, right, in comparison with nothing on it.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
If you can, and then just with these two guys on it.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
The body's lifted, it's lifted a bit, the body's given it a bit more warmth. On top of that, speaking of warmth, Sound Toys Decapitator, amazing plugin. Saturation before surgical EQ.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
Off.
Until the
On.
walls began to shake.
That's great, man, I love that one. For this, I usually do use the auto-tune vocal EQ, but it's been glitching recently, so I've not been using it. I've just kept it simple. Take some of the blows out there. Some of these, I don't want to take too much of this out. This is the character of the vocal, I feel anyway. And then on top of that, a few more up the higher end that I've missed out because you've not got enough bands. This is the big boy. CLA, listen to the difference without it.
Yes, I couldn't.
With it.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
And this is still one of the best. I think this will be one of the best vocal plugins foreseeable. Still, standard the test of time. Lower setting, just a bit of low out, treble top, and then spank it on the compressor. You need to spank it because that's the first compressor, so it has to hit hard. And moving on to the second compressor, RBox. Just got that on slightly.
Yes, I couldn't tell until the walls began.
Extremely easy to use, that one. Extremely. They're both very easy to use, and they're both Waves plugins. I've used Waves for years. I love it. And yet again, another game changer. Fresh Air from by Slate. Listen to the difference.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
Beautiful, man. It's crisp and airy, hence the word air. But you do get issues with sibilance, which is why I've got this on it. Antares. Yes-er. It's obviously very sensitive now because I've got all this stuff on it, but I like to use it there and just have it kind of slightly. Before that last compressor I'll put on, I don't do any New York parallel compression just for this one. Got the settings here, the CLA2. So what I've done is with the first compressor, you've spanked it, right? Think of it as if you're spanking something, alright? Don't let your imagination go too wild. And then the second one, the RBox, that's kind of just slightly compressing it a bit more. On this one, I like using this because I put the fresh air on it and I kind of ever so slightly want to compress what I've already got in my chain before.
Yes, I couldn't.
That's coming in quite hot actually.
Yes, I couldn't tell.
It's not too bad, it's not too bad. So I'll try and keep it around the -2. This is Sound Toys Microshift. It just gives it a bit of stereo sound, and I'll move on. So this first one, a slight microsecond
Yes, I couldn't.
delay, and that's just hitting it very slightly to then move on to another H delay. What this one does is it widens it out. It's a
Guess I couldn't tell until the walls.
absolutely, I love that delay. And then when you mix it up with the Lex plate on here, an old classic, just for a short delay, game changing again for I love it reverb. Vocal reverb from Antares, and this has got a great function on it. I'll show you quickly. You hit the assist button. What it does is it predicts it from the vocal you've just played what it thinks will sound best. So let's go with that. So that's it. And if you're an EDM producer, I sell my vocals on my website, 100% royalty free, exclusive and non-exclusive. Vocalhut.com.
My own version of hell was written in my wake. I guess I couldn't tell until the walls began to shake. And now I'm staring down the devil. I'm too afraid to win.